The Greater Albuquerque Housing Partnership's successful 20-year mission has been to provide affordable housing for local families. Our designs are multimodal, sustainable, safe and convenient, and enjoyable for all. We have made a dedicated and meaningful contribution in building a better Albuquerque.
The main thing is people need a place to call home first. Families need that stability. That place needs to feel safe. There needs to be opportunities for families to have amenities and transportation to work. So location is very key when you're doing affordable housing.
Since 1993, we have developed new, quality, affordable, and market-rate homes in 4 communities: Trumbull Village, Santa Barbara Martinez Town, Bareilles, and Crest neighborhood.
In my community, GAHP has been received, with open arms. So it was a great opportunity when GAHP approached our neighborhood and asked, if we would like them to come in our neighborhood and purchase these lots and build new homes, affordable housing. And so we were excited about that, and our neighborhood looks great.
GAHP actually has helped quite a bit. As a matter of fact, they were instrumental in helping us meet our housing goal, specifically single-family housing stuff, because that's what everybody was looking for at the time. So we decided that we needed new housing to attract new families. New families actually populate the neighborhood. We wanted to see if we can actually come up with single-family ownership.
The Greater Albuquerque Housing Partnership is part of the city's ongoing effort in strengthening local communities. Our mission is to revitalize Albuquerque's urban neighborhoods by providing a full range of services that encourage and support individuals and families.
We really focused on home ownership between 1998 and 2008 when the market for home ownership fell apart. It became very difficult to find money to build new homes. It became even more difficult to qualify first-time low-income home buyers for home ownership. We changed the focus of our work and went from doing home ownership opportunities to building quality multifamily developments, the first of which in 2010, having received low-income housing tax credits from New Mexico Mortgage Finance Authority, we built Plaza Feliz.
After completion in 2012, Plaza Feliz provides 66 multifamily rental units. From the conception to completion, the GAHP has worked with a team of architects and experienced LEED for Homes professionals to help obtain LEED Platinum certification.
The property is a very beautiful property, and it was well designed, well constructed, and it really changed the dynamics of that neighborhood. It's like the value of that neighborhood has gone up because of that, and we're very proud to manage that community.
There's a 4,000 square foot daycare facility on site, not only for those families to provide child care services, but also for the Southeast Heights community. And recently we worked with the city of Albuquerque to provide them that space to run their early Head Start programs and other child development programs afterwards. So we're very excited about that.
Putting these families, and a lot of these are, they're great families, single moms, they just want a clean, safe place for them and their kids. But when you get into something like Plaza Feliz, it builds your self-esteem. You feel as a parent, I'm creating a safer haven for my child. I want to do better. I think the kids feel better. I think they can go to school and they feel proud about bringing their friends over to their home.
The International District Healthy Communities Coalition works on attempting to build a healthier environment within the International District, and our goal really is to make it the best place to raise children in Bernalillo County. I think people have mixed opinions of any apartment complexes because we've been led to believe that apartment complexes necessarily mean problems such as crime and violence. Plaza Feliz provides an opportunity for people to see that apartments can be a positive contribution to the community. And we also need to work on a balance with home ownership, and GAHP has also been trying to be part of that solution as well.
Plaza Ciudadana is a 68-unit mixed-use development committed to providing affordable housing and social services.
So U.S. Bank CDC is an investor in community developments throughout America. We invest in affordable housing. One of the items that attracted us to the Greater Albuquerque Housing Partnership Plaza Ciudadana investment was that it was truly one of the most catalytic investments in apartment complexes that we've seen come across our desk.
25% of all residential units will be reserved for families and 5% for those with special needs. Based on input from the Neighborhood Association and the city's planning efforts, our collaborative goal is to create an exceptional environment where people want to live.
I really enjoy designing places that I would live in. I really like the kind of housing that we're doing for GAHP. They're smaller, they're more intelligent spaces, and there's more opportunity for social interaction, and I appreciate the fact that GAHP understands that and gets that.
Really, the GAHP's philosophy as far as doing energy conservation, good energy conservation practices that are going to keep the bills, the electric and gas bills down for the tenants.
Well, all of the apartments in this complex are built to LEED for Homes Platinum certification. LEED for Homes construction really starts from the foundation all the way to the rooftop. Everything from wall construction, your insulation that you're using, all of the windows are high energy efficient windows, are all E-Star, along with all of the appliances.
Yeah, a lot of things we've been doing for many years made it easy for GAHP to kind of transition into getting LEED certification on their projects.
I'm very impressed with the work that's going on there. I can't wait till it's done. I can't wait for the ribbon cutting. And I just want to see. I want to see every single one of those that is built. I want to walk inside and see. And I'm excited for the families that are going to be there.
It's been pretty amazing for me. I still get tingles when I go down there and see it coming out of the ground. It's pretty cool.
Our future planned development, Quattro, will contribute to the desired outcome of Albuquerque's newly adopted North 4th Street Corridor Plan. The 4-story residence will provide quality workforce housing and will be the first senior affordable housing development in the Wells Park neighborhood.
The Mid-Region Council of Governments projected growth in New Mexico is 760,000 over the next 30 years. So we really deal with the questions of what is that growth going to look like? How is that going to affect our roadways? And then what are some of the things that we want to plan ahead for in terms of alternative ways of growing that might help mitigate some of the problems that we're foreseeing in the future?
As we look to the future, the GAHP, working with a consultant, developed its 10-year strategic plan. And that plan looks at moving forward and using affordable housing as a mechanism to transform neighborhoods.
Our business plan has 3 major components. 1. Transformative neighborhoods. Neighborhoods where GAHP has a presence are transformed through construction of quality home ownership and rental housing. Entitled 20-Minute Neighborhoods, our future developments will be located where residents can reach services, schools, parks, and employment within 20 minutes of leaving their home.
When I imagine a healthy community, what I see is a place where people live, work, and play. I see people out on the streets walking, biking, using public transit. I see access to very healthy foods with good nutrition. I see places to recreate, to exercise, parks, trees, and the people that live, work, and play there are from a variety of backgrounds and of all ages.
2. Catalyst for community change. Our residents view our organization as the city's leader in change.
If you don't provide affordable housing for your workforce, even in the service sector jobs, you're not providing a realistic component of housing for your workers in your community.
There are many projects in the city that are actually encouraging and supporting this traditional neighborhood development and growth that actually, and development patterns that promote walking and bicycling and transit use.
Even when we're doing development, small local infill development as opposed to tract development that's out on the periphery is much better economically for the city as a whole and for the city's own tax revenue.
3. Secure organizational base. We are supported by talented allies, project partners, and neighborhoods who continue to seek our organization's expertise and services.
In each of our developments at Plaza Feliz and Plaza Ciudadana, we are providing daycare facilities, providing healthcare screenings, we're providing nutrition training classes. We do financial literacy classes, we do computer classes for kids and adults if they want it, and we will help adults with resume writing and locating jobs within the community. So all of those support services have become an integral part of our multifamily developments.
As government, we have to continue to find ways to reinvest in our community. And our role as government is to look at what projects and programs provide that. We, a lot of times, can't take the lead, but we can provide the support services.
As community leaders, as community builders, we have to do more in offering the kind of environment that is more attractive for the future and accomplishing the kind of metropolitan environments that people want to live in, that they want to stay in and work in and prosper in.
Well, what makes me most proudest of Albuquerque is that Albuquerque never gives up. Albuquerque keeps trying to make itself better, keeps trying to move forward.
And this is an exceptional place, and I would only enhance it. I wouldn't replace, I think, a single thing.
So I think the things that the Greater Albuquerque Housing Partnership is doing and the projects that they're building are really spot on with what we need to see in this region.
I see a lot of potential for us to always readapt and reinvent who we are as a city.